Hi, I'm Mitra Sorrells in the PhocusWire Studio at Phocuswright Europe, and I am joined by Tamar Lieberman. She is co-founder and CEO of It's July. Welcome.
Thank you.
So first, I need to say congratulations. You won the People's Choice Award for launch here at Phocuswright Europe. That is a wonderful success for you.
Exactly. It's a great opportunity for us. I think the validation from the industry is amazing for a startup like us.
So let's talk about your company. It's July facilitates matches between families to create experiences where they meet up and have an experience together. Is that right?
Yes, exactly. So our vision is to change the way family are traveling and meeting around the world globally, and enable traveling families to discover destination in a whole new way by matching them to a local family, as you said, for a joint experience where one family is the host and the other one is the guest. Anywhere, anytime in the world.
Explain just a bit as to how, so you're trying to bring in kind of two different audiences potentially, those that are willing to serve as a host in their hometown, and then also connecting with people that may be traveling and looking for this. Just give me a bit of a sense of how you're doing that.
So actually, when we thought about this product and It's July, we thought about the international aspect of, when you travel to Tokyo with your family and you are able to be hosted in a local family dinner. But COVID hit. And when we launched It's July, we launched it domestically. Skies were closed. International travel was restricted. Families could not travel because of vaccination. So kids were not vaccinated. And we began operating domestically, and we saw that this could work even during the weekend when you travel up north or south in your home country. And this really, I think, gave an interesting added value to the product and to It's July. And we saw that almost 60% of the families that joined the platform joined both as host and guest.
Oh.
So you don't need to be a professional tour guide or tour operator. You can do anything. It's like families like me and you. Family from Copenhagen will come to Tel Aviv. I will host them for a dinner. We can go down to the beach together, go to the park together. So I think families, we see two motivations. One is to host another family for an experience, but also to make friends all over the world.
It potentially becomes a wonderful kind of cultural experience for the children, right?
Exactly. And I think that when we think about it, like what's the takeout of an experience like that is mainly for the children.
Yeah.
So meeting local children, interact, see even how their house is built, how their games are, how they dress, speak with them, gain some, cultural understanding about the differences.
So, I mean, of course, one thing, any kind of peer-to-peer product like this or platform like this, there's going to be concerns or maybe questions raised about safety, security, vetting, all of that. Can you explain a bit about what you do there?
So we are a C2C platform, and it is a concern. And we do think that there is no safety measure that is perfect by itself, right? So we take several actions in order to vet the families that join the platform. So we cross their profiles with other social platforms, and we, automatically in the platform. We also communicate with each family that joins an experience for now, and in order to build a trusted community of family. And then we also, as any other family, Airbnb and so on, we have ratings and reviews. So the platforms kind of vet itself.
Right. And can you help us understand a bit more about the business model? So there's a fee to join?
Yes.
And then...
So I can share that in the beginning, we thought about it's kind of a marketplace, right? You have guests, you have hosts. But what we realized from the users is that they are willing maybe to pay, but they don't want to get paid. Okay. So again, they are not professionals. I'm hosting just to gain friends and meaningful interactions for my children. And so we shifted it to a subscription-based platform. For now, it's free of charge, as we are focusing on building a critical mass of trusted family. But it will be a monthly, annually subscription based, and also additional revenues will be generated from cross-selling. So what we learned from the families is that an option to gift. So if I'm coming to your house, I can send flowers, wine, puzzles before or after. And this is an additional revenue stream. And of course, strategic partnerships, which is, the next stage.
Okay, so let's talk about then as you start to move ahead, how does this scale up?
So that's an interesting question. So we had Israel as our test market and then launched in Europe a few months ago. And quickly we discovered that we need the local input and the local feedback and understanding the culture in each destination. So even Germany is different from the Netherlands and Denmark.
Right.
So what we do is we recruited local strategy managers and associates. They act like ambassadors of this, and they actually play out our playbook that we've built in their local communities. And, it's families, so a lot of word of mouth really helps us, spread the word about It's July, gain trust. Once you have the locals spreading the word, it's much more powerful.
Okay. Do you have any competitors doing something similar?
So I think that, again, with locals, Airbnb experiences, they're using professionals tour guides, right? It's not an experience of the whole family, and you need to be a chef or a carpenter or in order to facilitate an experience. So I think we are kind of building a new category, and apps that change the way that people communicate, like matching platforms are really successful today, and again, apps that change the way people experience the destination, and we try to combine it in the segment of family travel.
Okay. So I have to ask before we finish up, tell me the name. How did you come up with that name?
It's funny. So July.com was born in our minds as the first month of the summer, vacation time, family time, quality time, sun, happy days, memories, creating memories. We wanted to be July.com and then looked it up, and it was $500,000 to buy that domain. It's July was $2.
Yeah.
So it became It's July.
That's maybe your first and smartest decision, I guess.
Yes.
All right. Tamar Lieberman, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for hosting me.